Alright, one issue. Battery. So to get to because the car is fully dead, and there's a button on the driver's side, and there's a button here, but they don't work because they're electronic, and there's nothing that I can pull it with. So I need power in the ECM to click one of the buttons. So what we're gonna do is, we got this battery still full, or somewhere. I don't know what car it came from. I think it was the Altima. Connect jumper cables and then figure it out right here. Even though it's all moves and stuff, but hopefully it gives us enough power that we can just open the trunk and be good to go. Hopefully that gives us power. No. There was a spark. I'm not sure why it was. Nothing. No button. Nothing. Then we gotta find a better ground or something, cause this ground is just horrible. I don't know any other grounds. Oh, there's ground. No. Okay, no power at all. Okay, maybe the battery is just weak. This sucks. Is this supposed to be this long? Or am I tripping? I kid you not. This wheel is a nightmare. It twisted up. It's not even circle anymore. It's like an egg. Chopped. So here's the thing. You know how I tried the battery with this? Battery connected to here, and then negative and ground. So I have power. That didn't work at all. So what I did, I got my battery right here, cables right here. Then what I did is I found ground, which is right here. Grounded it to a bolt. Then I put a screw to that cable. Just put it positive. And guess what? I got it to lit up. The trunk to open. I got power of the car and we're chilling. So if you guys need to, use this trick. But don't put the screw. Like preferably put something thinner. Like grab something like this. Make sure there's metal though, connect metal to metal, and then just pinch it in there. So you don't make that big of a hole. This thing I couldn't use because it's plastic. But... So it's tomorrow, which is Friday, and then my GoPro died yesterday, but what I did yesterday, here it is. Took off the hood. The wheel looks like this. So it's like an egg shaped, thing. Took that apart. Bars, which is these, just demolished. Really horrible. Then last night, got this door to open. One of my buddies too. Got it opened. Damage, not so bad. This is straight. Just gotta pull this out. And other than that, it's gonna be fine. Got battery on the charger yesterday. Opened the trunk, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't have much time yesterday, but today I'm gonna spend a couple hours on it and see what I can get done. And then I'm having issues getting that second car picked up. But yeah, let's get to work. Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll get to work right now. These usually have fuses, so if that fuse is right there is popped, the car is not gonna start. Yesterday I tried to start it, but I had issues, so I gotta take that fuse apart and then disconnect it, and then play around with it a little bit, and then figure it out. But we'll get it done right now. So check this out. Here's the pyro fuse. Here's a sensor over here. I think it's blown, but it's gonna be holding it right here on the bottom. The one to the right. There's one below, and there's one on the top. A bolt. I'm gonna take that off. We're just gonna take it out, this piece over here, the end, which is gonna be a 13 mil. There's a bracket holding it. It's gonna be a 13 mil. A bracket on top. This guy, 2 10s, and then yeah, make sure to unplug the pyro fuse, the ground connection for it, and this is gonna come loose too. And then a sensor for the battery, and then a breathing tube for it. I think I might have a spare. I'm gonna go check it out and see if it's gonna work or not. I might have a spare, because I used to have a 335 2011 diesel, that thing was rear-ended also, and it was not working. So I accidentally bought 2 pyro fuses. So I might have to. It might work. It's gonna be. I think it's that right there. Yes. This guy right here. They all look the same. They should be all the same. I believe. No. This one's a little bit different. Oh man. Yeah, this one's different. Alright, so what we're gonna do is, dang. Alright, let's take it there. See if we can maneuver. I got a bunch of BMW things here. I got the cylinder head from my previous M3 S55. Then a bunch of stuff. Speakers went in the back, camshafts, timing. These hubs that got problems. And basically this hub messed up my cylinder head. So do your hubs, because if you don't, it's gonna be a pain in the ass. I got valves over there, so yeah, it's no bueno. So we're gonna take this back and then see. So as you see right here, compared to this one, these blocks are different. This one's way bigger, and they got a little bit of a different attachment to it. So this is a good one. It came from the diesel. So this one, we're gonna have to pop it open and see if there's the fuse is popped or not. Most likely yes. So yeah, you see how it's, I don't know if you can tell, but it's black right here. Yeah, the light's not gonna do much. It's black right here. And then inside, this is how it goes. It usually goes right here, and it sits inside of it. And then whenever the crash comes over, the sensors on this side just pops the fuse, and it pops. And there's no more connection. So what I usually do, here, I'm gonna take you guys there. I'll show you guys what I do. I got this fuse. I'm gonna need something to clamp it with. Where are my clamps? Right here. Flashlight. So this one, very much this one. So I'm gonna clamp this end and this end together so it bypasses that fuse. And if it works, and if the car starts, that means it's just the fuse that needs to be done. And it put this back in there. Alright, I got it. That's how it looks. Two positives together clamped, bypassing that sensor. Then you just put on this negative one. So you get power. Click it together. Shoot, drop the thing. And you hope it starts. It might not start, but hopefully it will. Where's the keys? Alright, check this out. It runs. Doesn't run bad. Including all these things that I have in here, ain't so bad. Little rest. I don't know what's up with it. I owned a single one before. Yeah, this thing's. Okay, so we confirmed that it runs. Now we're just gonna get to work on it. Honestly, it doesn't sound. It sounds pretty healthy. It doesn't sound like anything's wrong with the engine. There's just a bunch of oil leaks underneath, especially. But then I do also have this bent radiator that is cooked over here. So we'll see about that. And there's no coolant here, so I didn't want to run it for too long. And yeah. Yeah, you can't turn on the M2 because the rear diff is locked or messed up. Yeah, but this thing runs. So pretty much, that's good. I think we're gonna pull out the engine transmission out to make that corner good. And we're gonna overhaul the engine maybe. Not sure. Not sure yet, but I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna overhaul, take out the engine and transmission to make this corner look really nice. So if this is gonna go all the way, we're gonna be able to work freely right here. And then while that's gonna get done, it has 95,000 miles, so possibly gonna overhaul the whole engine. Maybe pistons, maybe, I don't know, rods. So maybe not. Maybe we'll take off the cylinder head, retime it, check if it has the crank hub spin, because I would assume it is, but there's no other way to tell unless you take it apart. So we might do that. But yeah, that's probably gonna come out tomorrow, Saturday. Get the hole out, and then hopefully it's gonna be free right here. Yeah, but confirm his runs. So it's cold, so it's clean. So yes, sir. This is how it's gonna be till the car's done. If anybody wants to ride, hop on the back seats. Right now. Right. So, what time is it? 5:30. 5:30. Messed up my finger, but we're getting somewhere. Took out the door's taken out, and the seat is taken. Door's taken out. The seat's taken out, and we're working on this area right here. There's so much wires. Took off that center console. There's so much wires. It's just insane. But we got the water out. I gotta try and pick it up and dry underneath because it's so thick and so much water. It's just too much. It's not gonna dry from the top. And yeah. Oh, the work doesn't stop and we don't stop. I don't know if I should keep the wrap or take off the wrap. I kind of like the purple, but it's messed up in a lot of places. I was thinking unwrapping it and then wrapping it again. But if I do wrap it again, I might go with a different color. Not yellow, not purple. Maybe something matte black or something. But not sure.